Hello, my name is David Craig. I was trying to make a student project.
My name, for one, is Ryan Richmond, and I was the director of photography.
I was supposed to be the key grip on it, and somehow by the end of the day I got promoted from key grip all the way up to assistant director.
Actually, I thought I had a greater chance of being sexually harassed by your father.
My name is Robert Craig and I'm your father.
My name is Ryan. I, against better judgment, took on this project.
I got the idea for a room for one more from a folklore book. It's about this man, he's a salesman, he's on a business trip and he's sleeping at a friend's place. You know, while he's sleeping, in the middle of the night, this hearse pulls up in the driveway and the driver sticks his head out and goes, "There's room for one more." So, on the last day of his trip, you know, he's about to leave, you know, and he's entering an elevator. It's crowded as heck, so he's now right in the elevator. The person from the hearse says, "Hey, there's room for one more." The guy's like, "I don't want to get in." He steps out, the doors of the elevator shut, and the elevator crashes down the shaft.
I don't know, it was just like the script was ridiculous.
My version, I changed things around.
He gives me the script with explosions and
Once he's waiting at a bus stop and the hearse pulls up and says there's room for one more.
A car, and he wanted like a shot with like hookers parading up and down like a kind of desolate
Second time he's
street.
running down an alley.
He wanted like an elevator explosion, scattered dead bodies with whatever money his dad would give him. That was the budget, right?
How much money have you spent on the project for me? About $300.
We had one good day, I guess.
It started out like any typical shoot, except for the fact that half the crew didn't show up.
We managed to nab one usable shot out of
So
it.
we get ready, we get on set there, and you know, we've got the paperwork, which was, you know, I was so proud because I thought, oh, this is going to be my first film production, you know, where I'm actually doing this on a film, and we had this alley, and you had the paperwork, and we started, you know, roping things off and putting all the tape across stuff, and this is not like it's a busy alley, you know, this alley nobody's in, it's the middle of the day. So we're there, and your dad drops off equipment. We start looking at things, and then that's when the trouble started. Trying to get this alleyway completely blocked off and just kind of stabilized so people weren't moving in and out. And we get one end of this really long alley all taped off. And as we start walking, you know, a block up to the other end of this alley, and all of a sudden we look over back towards the other end, and there's this little tiny skinny woman ripping all the tape work down that we had just done. And so your dad and I head back over there, and we you know, we have to run like a minute to get to her, and we're like, hey, you know, don't do that. And she's pissed. You know, she's this building manager, I gather, and she's got, you know, she's got this handful of tape, and she's got this breath that reeks of alcohol.
Because she smelled an awful lot like bourbon and whiskey.
Yes, and her face is all weather looking. She's got this all greasy, you know, dark, stringy hair.
Yeah,
And
it was pretty gross. The second day of shooting didn't go much better than the first. In fact, only 3 people out of the crew showed up.
And then there was one other day where Dave, the director, his car broke down when he was on his way to come pick me up. It was made official that we were going to not finish.
There's room for one more.
The thing that bothers me the most about this project is how everybody helped me.
That's another thing. He just like, you know, he walked around, he's trying to get all these chicks to help with his thing because he's got a boner for all of them, you know.
Helped me, and everybody was supportive.
You know, I was drunk. I was drunk when I broke the script down.
And I was such a loser.
I mean, the guy's a moron.
I hate talking head pictures.